That guy got fucked up. Okay. You fucking dick. Well, actually, I probably don't want to mess with him anyway. This game's not the scariest, but the atmosphere is incredible. Yeah, it definitely has its strengths. Hello? Okay. Again in English? What happened? There's someone up here? Hello? I think I'm being followed. Or I'm approaching something. Oh, okay. Scythe lady is the fucking scythe lady. Please no more. No more, no more of the, like, fucking mini-bosses. Okay, that's the most fucked. No, no.
We tried to get her back before the enemy cracks her womb. But they...
Wait, Lynn? Have you seen her?
They killed us. The lucky ones they killed. Get out! We have to leave. We have to go!
Sir? What the f... What? Ah! This game can be so, like, frustrating. That's fucked. Jessica's joined the conversation. Hey Jessica, you there? Hi. This works. Blake against the machine? This is weird. I can see you there typing. Turn around. No, I'm good. Yeah, no, I'm good. We'll just, this is cool. So chat. It's like this is how the game ends. Nope. Nope. No, I'm good. Yeah, this is AO, what is it? ALLO Instant Messenger. Allo. I can't chat, I can't. There'll be nothing ever as scary as Windows 95. No, Windows 3.1. Fuck that shit. Windows 3.1 was Windows 95 was the first version of Windows that felt like modern Windows. Windows 95 was my jam. Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows XP, like everything in between. But Windows 3.1 was a fucking frustrating mess. Servo87, thank you. Thank you very much for the subscription. That Twitch Primerino. Chat, let's get some hype for Servo. But no, Windows 3.1 was like, that was my first Windows. I mean, obviously I used computers before Windows. Fuck, I'm old. I used computers long before Windows came along, but still. It's funny, despite the fact that I've been using computers forever, I still can't touch type. I've been using computers since, like, since DOS and obviously some of you used stuff pre-DOS, but, and I still can't touch type to save my life. I have to look at the keyboard like a fucking... It sucks. How do I get out of here? I used XP up until I want to say like I used XP very, very, very late. I hung on to it desperately because I hated Vista and everything else that was around at the time. And it was only when games started coming out that didn't like support Windows XP that I was like, okay, that was the tipping point. But no, Windows XP was my jam. Fuck, what am I missing here? Hang on. Another computer? No? The hell was in this room? Oh. So, okay. So my husband says that everything happens for a reason and God has his plan. But he also say you have to make your own luck. If you want something, you have to change. I don't want to tell him he's contradicting himself. He doesn't. Sometimes he raises his hand, but I feel like he's in control and it's my fault and it's blah blah. I feel like that too sometime, a lot of time. Are you an adult? I'm almost 50 years old. I guess it's dumb for a grown woman to worry like this. I probably shouldn't be here. It's not dumb. I just want you to know that you do that. What you do when your husband raises a hand, like, does he hurt you? Are you allowed to call the police? Bonnie, I'm sorry. Can you talk to one of your teachers? What? I'm confused. Can't tell what the fuck is supposed to be going on here. I want to leave. The school sucks. Do the screens say anything? Oh, I can leave now. Okay. I don't think I can go this way. The ride never ends. More computer shenanigans? Wait, no, I came from here. Did I come from there? Where did I come from? What do we got? Help me? Huh. That's fucked up. Really?
We're not alone here.
Of course we're not. You've been saying that for a whole video, the whole video game. Come here. Like, does this... Why does it feel like this game doesn't even know where it's going with its, like... Like, I don't think the game has, like... Am I just in a big loop? Gotta read the documents? Okay, no, I was here already. Stairwell. God, they all look so creepy. Okay. We gotta go down the stairwell. Whoa! I didn't know you could do that. Holy shit. Go, you idiot! Like, what is this? I don't, like, what are they trying to show me right now? It's been the same thing, like, for hours. Go through school, experience, like, see child says... Like, this... Who wrote this? This is brainless. That whole section in the school that made, like... Did the first Outlast have any of this? I thought the first Outlast was just purely survival. Like, I thought it was purely just your like, yes, it was repetitive and there were many monsters and it was the same kind of thing. Enemy patrols, you sneak around, get key, hide under bed, etc. But like, this is just like throwing small horror experiences at you that are the same thing over and over, more or less. Like, what is your character's purpose in these school scenes? They're so stupid. This part I understand, like, because you're surviving and you're trying to get away and you're taking rafts and stuff. But, like, God, the school scenes are so dumb and they're so disconnected. And, like, your character's like, I guess I'm gonna, like... sorry, chat. I don't like, it's... It feels so, like, filler. There's so much filler in this game. Like, enough with the school scenes. End the game. Give me some closure. No, I understand that the scenes are trying to tell like a weird, like, they're trying to explain your character's backstory and your relation to the other character. I get that, but it's so ham-fisted. Like, whatever happened to subtlety? All it is like, just like, kind of garbage demon jump scare thing, child running down hall. How many times in this game has she said, "We're not alone"? Like, of course we're not alone. We're in Silent Hill. I'm not stupid. Just, like, I get that. I get that we're not alone. I get that there's a monster around every corner, and we're just trying to get to the next chase scene so I can run and the camera can go all blurry and then the monster's gone and then boom, we're back in fucking Hicksville with the raining blood and then back to the school and picking up more pieces of paper. Like, I get it. You had a traumatic childhood and like, but for fuck's sake, some subtlety. This reminds me of the movie I saw the other day, The fucking Circle. The Circle had the subtlety of a dump truck flying down the interstate at like 200 miles an hour. There's no, like, the storytelling in this game is so just embarrassing in the school scenes. It makes no fucking sense. And it's, the game drags. It's dragging. But tie that atmosphere. The atmosphere lost its impressiveness. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. The forest, like getting chased by like by religious crazy people, like, that part is still impressing me, like, through and through. The school sections have not been even a little bit impressive since the very first one. The very first one was kind of interesting. I'm like, yeah, man, schools are creepy. Schools are creepy. Yeah, like, you made a really good elementary school, I guess. And it's like, it's so, like, ham-fisted is the way to do it, is the way to describe it. It's so blunt. Oh. I'm sorry, chat. It's probably because I'm tired. No, I'm not reading more of your silly scripture. It's just the game is filler. The filler in this game is absurd. How many buildings have we gone through that have... How many pig slaughterhouses are there in this village? Like, I get it. You have your own little civilization up in the hills away from the rest of the world, and you have your own cults and stuff. But how many slaughterhouses do you need? How many slaughterhouses full of rotting pigs do I have to run through before the game decides it's over? Before the game's like, you know what? Okay, you've run through your 18th shed full of corpses and pigs hanging on meat hooks. Yeah, okay, this will be the last one, chat. The 16th slaughterhouse is the last one. Arbitrarily. Like, is anybody on my side wondering that, like, when was the last time something significant happened in this game? The raft, maybe? Got across that spooky, haunted lake. Better get in our raft and cross the fucking chemical lake. But when's the last time anything actually meaningful happened in this game? Nothing. It's just shed after swamp after the fucking hut with corpses after fucking diseased idiots hanging out in tents after sliding down into barbed wire and then another swamp and another slaughterhouse and 10 more mines. And it's like... I'm blown away that this game hasn't ended. You could cut out 50% of this game and get the exact same experience minus the frustration. The game's not scary anymore. It has intense moments, yes. When guys are chasing you and swinging at you and taking damage and it's good. But even that is like, okay, game, shit or get off the pot. Okay, I'm good now. Chat, you probably wouldn't watch my stream if I just didn't occasionally speak my mind. But holy shit, this game is dragging. The last several hours of this game have had no meaning whatsoever. I don't give a shit about, like, the character. I don't give a shit about whoever we're trying to save. She's probably dead. They've probably eaten her at this point. Just make them cannibal fucking religious fanatic idiots. Just to, you know, just finish it. Just make them cannibals. Cool. GG. But she's dead. You might as well be dead too. Like, just jump in the lake, and except you'll probably wake up in the school because you can't really die. Where am I? What am I? Here, jammed? Okay. But holy shit! Like, I thought in the first Outlast the goal was to, like, escape the house once you were trapped in it. I'm pretty sure that was the goal throughout, and then eventually you found out some other stuff that gave you a reason to go down through the facility and blah blah blah. And maybe, I guess, you're trying to escape this island, but I don't know at what point would I decide that, like, okay. Okay, fuck that. Oh my god. You fucking dick! Get out of the way! Yes, he already knows I'm here. That was the game something significant? It's just another chase scene with dumb naked idiots with sticks. That's been this whole game. I mean, okay, I admit it's intense and it's frightening, and you know, getting chased in any game is scary, but this game takes filler. Why are you still playing? Because I'm so close to being done with this. I'm so close to being done. Spooks! Okay, run, run, run. Really? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. How do I get out of— oh my god, I'm trolling them right now. Run. Oh, did it close on my fingers? It didn't. Oh. back at the school. You know, I'm not even gonna be subtle in the school anymore. I'm gonna treat the game as ham-fisted. I'm gonna play the game as ham-fisted as it actually is. Let's just, at a full sprint, experience the school. Okay, we got people hanging. Yep, lots of children. Okay, that's pretty fucked up. I should take a moment. I suppose children hanging from the sky like puppets. That's pretty spooks. Oh, come on. For fuck, why film the fucking thing? It really?
How the fuck do I get out of here?
Why take the time to make me film this stupid thing if it's just gonna be backwards ass? Let me guess. Monster behind me? Okay. That's fucked. Oh, what's the symbolism? I don't care anymore. How many times am I gonna see? How many hallways with these two idiots? This game is making you angry. It's not healthy. I'm just like, what is it trying to accomplish? Another bathroom with another spook. Anything? Jessica. See, that, I guess, has some meaning. Okay, so her name is written all over the bathroom. Okay, now what's the next thing that's gonna activate a running scene? This right here? Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not even gonna fucking hide. The hiding in this game's a joke. You just run. Come on. I know you're there. Let's go. Are you not there? Oh, maybe you're not there. Oh no, you're there. Turn the game on easy and speedrun it? I mean, isn't that kind of what I'm doing by not caring? Like, the one thing I will give this game... Oh, okay, I'm in like a maze now. Really? Yeah, that's kind of cool. Now my heart, now my whole torso fucking hurts. This is back to the start, right? Oh no. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Like, chat, this is super cool. What the fuck is it doing in this game? Why am I running in a maze in the library with the same monster? Like, okay, maybe it's a weird Silent Hill thing. Maybe it's like Pyramid Head and it's supposed to embody your fears and your sins and whatever. But for fuck's sake, just... I don't care anymore. Really? I just had to run away and then he went away. Okay. Let's go. How do I leave? Okay, this is kind of cool. He's hallucinating, I know, but he's been hallucinating the whole game about the same shit. At least hallucinate a new monster that doesn't just slowly walk towards you and kill you the same way every time.
He's coming!
Okay, that's fucked. Yeah, I get it. Let me guess, we're not alone? You forgot to say we're not alone. Yeah, I ran into that one. Can't see.
Please, Blake!
What am I doing? Okay. I can't see. Oh. What is okay, this way? Left, right, okay, no. I can't open that. Can I go, I can push that thing. Will that let me climb up somewhere? Up there, maybe? You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's not like it's gonna be anything you haven't seen 1,000 times already. Okay, that's pretty scary. I can't tell if those enemies are even in my vicinity or if it's just fucking with me. Is there even an enemy here? I don't think so. I think the game's just trying to scare you without actually having enemies. Oh, fucking open it. Are they above me? Oh, he's over there. Oh, shit, okay. One of these again. Get up, get up, get up, get up. No, I fucked up. I didn't bring it close enough to the wall. All I had to do was push it another foot. No, no, no. Don't get me wrong. I don't think Outlast is a terrible game or anything. I think it's overstayed its welcome by about 4 hours. What the fuck I'm doing right now? Holy try, okay. I don't know where to go. Get fucked. Okay, I don't get to jump up that apparently. Like I'm only playing it now for the ending. I'm only playing it just to see what the ending is gonna be.
Fuck.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Fuck off. Trial and error. Okay. Oh, wait.
Father up above, and he's looking down in love. So be careful, little eyes, what you see. Oh, be careful, little hands, what you do. Oh, be careful, little hands, what you do. There's a Father up above, and he's looking down in love. So be careful, little hands, what you do. Oh, be careful, little mouth, what you say.
Chat, is anybody scared anymore? Like, I get... Oh, locked. Okay. Arbitrary. I should have went out this door. Okay, let's more Silent Hill spooky.
Just confused. You don't have to hide. Let me help you. I remember
You've always been so nervous. You don't have to be.
Okay, is this the end of the game? I'll never let you go. Done. Did we win? GG? This looks like a great place to end the game. No? We gotta, let me guess, jump out that window. No? Okay. Is there even a door anymore? Okay, so we're locked in. Just roll the credits right here. We did it. I'll never let you go. Yay. The end. Who? Oh my, why? What is happening? This game never fucking ends. It's okay. Where do, I don't know anymore. I don't fucking, let's just let me out the window. Let's go. We win. GG, right? Oh. Are we close, chat? Are we like 10 minutes away or 5 minutes, like 20, 30, an hour? I don't know. Someone just tell me. Is it really worth pushing to the ending if you're basically hating it? If I don't do it now, I won't play it again and we won't see. Maybe the ending will give me some closure. We've got to be close. An hour at least. An hour of more slaughterhouses and like abandoned factories full of like fucking spooky dudes with their dicks flopping around and holding pipes or whatever. Is really another 2 hours of that? And here we are again in another fucking lumber mill full of corpses or something, or whatever this is. Talk about reusing the assets over and over. That's fine. I've already been crucified and buried alive, falling a little bit. Holy fuck my life. So many chases. Oh, chat, I love a good chase. Don't get me wrong, chat. I love a good chase. Would you like a chase with your chases? You know what this game reminds me of? Was it Silent Hill Shattered Memories? I think that's the game. Silent Hill Shattered Memories had a snowy fucking school and chase after chase after chase after chase against enemies you couldn't fucking do anything against. He stopped to rant. I'm stopped. Who? Like, I'm trying to figure out if there's a guy out there who helped make this game, who has all of these scenes in his head somewhere, and the story hinges off of all of these scenes. Imagine if you made a movie and you're like you have the, okay, so the writer is talking to the director and the producer. The writer is like, okay, I have this fucking awesome horror movie. They greenlight it or whatever. It's like, okay, tell us what needs to be what needs to happen. Well, you see, director and producer, we have 46 chase scenes that mostly comprise of you parkouring over conveniently fallen tables, fallen beams, lockers, piles of bodies that are chest high, crawling through tubes and barrels with no ends. We have 47 of those, and they're all the same. It's all just things behind you growling and trial and error, kind of like guess where the next place you have to hit spacebar is. How does this pass as a good fucking game? At what point are you not just like, oh, the 36th chase scene in the last 2 hours? Oh, like the last school scene where I'm running from the fucking the fucking like tentacle monster or whatever, and I'm literally falling asleep in my chair, just like. And I get that it's 2:30 in the morning, and that if it were, say, 5 p.m. earlier on in the stream, I'd be a little more spry. But I feel like I'm being more honest now than I would if I was playing this earlier. Chat, the last time I ranted about this game needing to shit and get off the pot was an hour ago. I paid attention. At 1:30 a.m. was when I went on my rant about how this game needs to something needs to happen. Okay, chat, what has happened since my last rant? What have we learned about anything? We went into a stall that had some writing on the wall, that had Jessica written on the wall everywhere. Okay, it's 1:30. Shut up, the dude. We've had several school sequences. The instant message thing, which was kind of cool. Lots of people hanging. The priest dude or like creepy teacher guy talking to us through the door while we run from the tentacle monster. No less than 8 slaughterhouses full of dudes with their dicks hanging out, swinging pipes at us. No less than 8. Are they all connected? Probably, but I don't know. You go to the school sequence and then you wake up in a shed, and you go to another school sequence and you wake up sliding down a fucking some platform meant for pig guts or something, and then we're in another goddamn shed full of machinery. How many slaughterhouses does like a creepy Amish cult need? How many slaughterhouses do you need before your cult your cult is complete? I don't understand where they're getting all of these giant sheds and so chat, another thing I want to point out is there's this amazing YouTube channel. I'm talking about all kinds of crazy shit. Again, this is what happens late at night when I'm tired. This is the stream you get, chat. We've just hit 9 hours and 15 minutes. For me, that's a marathon. This is the stream you get. There's a YouTube channel, one of my favorites. It's called Out of Bounds, or I think if you Google search Out of Bounds games or something. And what it is it's a dude who loads up your favorite games and he flies the camera out of bounds. So he usually has like it's a PC version or whatever, and he unlocks the camera, flies the camera out of bounds, and you get to see how the worlds are crafted, how the worlds connect together. And there's some really amazing episodes. One of the best ones is like he does one for each Dark Souls game, and they're amazing because Dark Souls games thank you. I'll get to that. Dark Souls games are amazing because every inch of every level is connected in a way that is like beautiful. Everything, like it's a boundary break kind of thing. Yeah, so like worlds are stacked upon each other, and you could see one section of a world from another, and blah 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 blah. Resident Evil is another example of a game that connects very well to itself. You know, if you could only move the camera around that one wall, you would see that The area you were just in is connected. It's not a separate loaded sequence. If this game ever gets a boundary break fucking flying camera, it's gonna look like I'm gonna draw it with my finger for you. This is the map for this fucking game. Oh, loading scene, new page. Oh, loading scene, new page. What parts connect? Oh, who cares? It's loading screens. How many Amish slaughterhouses do we need? Not enough. Let's get 50 more. And these are stairs leading down into more slaughterhouses, leading into chutes that make you slide into vats of slop, because you need those if you're an Amish cult. I'm calling them Amish. That's rude as fuck, but whatever. And it's a joke. There's nothing. It's so okay. Where am I? I need to. Is someone breaking? Okay. Do I go this way? Is this elevator?
It's coming.
Let me guess. I have to stay alive until the elevator gets here. Like, chat, where are we right now? A floating boathouse in a sky of blood? Like, where am I? Why is there a... What? Who researched anything when they made this? They're like, just build buildings on top of buildings on top. Hallucination? Yeah, that's a convenient excuse. Oh, run. Oh, apparently that's not how you run. Oh, I stopped. Like, if it's a hallucination, why isn't this guy just accepted that he's dead already? Oh, let's go down the next, oh, another, okay. Just go, just run. Oh no, naked guy, just run. You'll be fine. Like, what a convenient way to waste time. Oh, it's just hallucinations. You know what the first game didn't have? Hallucinations. What a convenient way to waste... what a convenient way to inject 6 hours of nothing into a game. You're just gonna hallucinate. Yeah, and at what point is anything accomplished ever? Just keep running from your nightmares forever, and maybe eventually you'll wake up and like, your girlfriend is dead. She's in a pie somewhere. She's in a pie in the church. That fat guy at the start, the deacon or whatever, is eating her. It's fucking drooling all over himself, sitting on a dead pig, because this whole game is just that. I'm so done with this game. Oh, are we going down into the mine now, finally?
I can still see her.
No, you can't, you idiot. You can't. You can't save her. You don't even know what her name is, you fucking idiot. Holy... Chat, how did you guys get through this? Well, this is nice. Like, we're dead. This would kill the fuck out of you. Are we done? Like, what? But chat, I am baffled that some of you completed this single player on your own. And like you just. Oh wait, I'm back in. Like single player. Obviously, it's a single player game, but I can't believe some of you sat through this whole thing. I'm good. I can't. And this is a fucking joke of a fucking game. What were they thinking? Are you serious? Man, Steam is gonna start downloading. Okay, so it's good. What an embarrassment. And to think there might be someone out there who has all of these scenes strung together in their mind. They're like, here's how the game's gonna work. I can tell you scene by scene. And they're all parkour chase scenes while you're hallucinating and it's raining blood. What a goddamn waste of my life. And the sad part is I'm probably going to finish it. I'm probably, like, tomorrow when I wake up, I'm going to be like, man, I was really harsh on Outlast. Coming off almost a 10-hour stream. Yeah, I was abnormally harsh. But I'm not. Chat, remember right now that I couldn't get through Outlast because there was nothing... There was nothing noteworthy in the last 3 hours that I can remember. The same 2 or 3 enemies over and over and over and over and over. The same just boring chase scenes. How many parkour chase scenes did I have tonight? 11, 12, 15? I don't know. I don't remember any of them. It's just run, jump over a desk, slide under a thing, run, fall down a thing. Oh, you sequence broke them so they can't follow you. They stand there growling, shaking their penises at you. And it's like, okay, so I move on. You know, a few more rooms worth of rusty equipment and dead monster pigs and shit. And then, oh, some more enemies running, dangling their dicks at me, swinging pipes. Run to the next section, slide down, jump, climb over, slide under. Okay, move on. Is this worth the money? How much is this fucking game, man? I don't care. It's like $40 or something. Chat. One thing I promise you, if and when I eventually finish the game I started, because I have every intention of that. It's not an abandoned project. I'm going to start tackling it once we get this Dark Souls painting underway. And I have this computer set up to properly use like all the game maker software and everything. One thing I will promise you beyond the shadow of a doubt. Also, we got a new sub. Oh, I verb your noun. Thank you, I verb your noun. You probably subbed. Oh yeah, I remember. There was a scream. One thing I will promise you is there will be no filler. There will be no pointless repetition to add hours to the game. If you took away all the filler, all the just the same chase scene turned at a slightly different angle, a few different things. Hang on, I'm going to get to your donations. Don't worry, I'm not done, guys. Don't worry. My game will not have that. It will not be it will not have a 5-hour chunk of nothing that accomplishes nothing, and it's just mazes of forgettable fucking enemies forever. Of forgettable hallways and things to vault over and stairways. How many stairwells did I sprint up and down in the last 3 hours? Ty, do you care about Outlast 2? I will tomorrow. I'll be like, fuck it, we're in a new area. It's the mines. It's a different tile set. There's some different shit that'll happen. Maybe I'm within an hour. Geistra told me I was 2 hours away. 4 hours ago. Okay, I'm exaggerating. We started playing around 11. Geistra told me I was 2 hours from the end about 3.5 hours ago. Now people are telling me I'm 2 hours from the end. I don't know anymore. Anyway, tomorrow or later today, it'll be a new day. And I'll probably be like, let's give it another shot. And I'll get stealthy again. Even though, like, okay, one thing I will promise you, chat, is there's no stealth in this game. You fucking run until you see the door and you open. You just run and you run until you get to the spot where the game decides to play a cutscene. And you just, and whatever. And I'm going to do that. But I probably will beat the game just because of the amount of hours I put in. And I actually want to see where this train wreck of a story is leading. I don't know. I don't know. But I do want to see it through to the end. It took me 8 hours to beat it. You are currently 11.5 hours. You're just playing it slowly. Sky's first playthrough was 6 hours. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, well, yeah. Okay, anyway. Thank you, Iverb Your Noun, for the subscription. Lolliot, did this scare you? Because this is the only scare we will get by the end of the game, Kappa. Thank you, Lolliot, for the $1. Yeah, I know we hit the sub goal, but it's also 3 a.m. So what that means is for sure there will be Steam Greenlight tomorrow. It wouldn't make any sense if I did Steam Greenlight right now. I would rant about everything and I'd probably just cut it halfway through. And you wouldn't get your money's worth, if that makes any sense. So we're gonna do Steam Greenlight tomorrow when I'm like awake and I have a voice. My voice is starting to go. But chat, you can only throw the same goddamn thing at me so many times before I'm like, I'm done with this shit. That is the most, like, I thought, my main complaint with the first Outlast was toward the end of the game, it was pretty repetitive. It's the same thing over and over. You're hiding from the enemy, you're creeping around, you're looking for the key to open the door to whatever. That's Outlast 1 in a nutshell, over and over and over and over and over. But at least there was real stealth. When you hid from the enemy, it patrolled on and you moved and you could actually get away from it and do your work and it felt good. This game's stealth is you hide and the enemy knows where you are. The enemy's looking in your eyes half the time. Have you noticed that, guys, about this game? Fuck it, I'm gonna still rant. I don't give a shit who thinks I like. If you guys want me, go to bed if you don't want to hear another rant. But honestly, the stealth in this game is a joke, and you see through it right away, and it kills me. In the first game, when you're hiding from something, even though it's mostly hallways and small areas, the enemy is patrolling, and they're in a place in time and space, and you know where they are, and you know when the enemy walks away, you have X amount of time. In this game, when you're hiding in the bushes amongst several crumbling cabins, you see the enemy down there. He's looking at you even though you're hidden in a bush. It's like fucking some Battlegrounds shit where people have all their shit turned off and they can see you. Anyway, the enemy's looking you in the eye and standing there and wanders away, and you're like, okay, that's fucked up. And you crouch down and you sneak a little bit, you know, maybe 50 feet this way. And then suddenly and conveniently, the enemy's patrol route, which is actually a small square, if you were to fucking map it out, the enemy's patrol route conveniently moves over to flank you. You're like, oh, the enemy is patrolling exactly where I need to sneak. Fair enough. Thank you, Pointy Metal, for the bits. This is a good rant jam. And then you're like, and that's the stealth in the whole game. And then it gets worse with mini bosses that just teleport around and fucking, as soon as you start interacting with whatever it is you're supposed to interact with, the mini boss is suddenly there killing you. And people wonder why I'm always looking to cheese the enemy. It's because the enemy is cheesing me forever. The whole time, the enemy, the AI, the garbage AI is cheesing you constantly. So I'm gonna cheese it back where I can. I've played enough stealth games to know that you don't have to cheat. You can still make stealth really enjoyable. You don't have to make your one wandering enemy teleport to the next section or conveniently change its patrol route to the next area that you move to. Like, if you imagine the stealth in this game being little bubbles that move, like a bubble and then a bubble and a bubble, and it's all in the same field. Imagine one giant field with several bubbles. You move from one bubble to the next, and suddenly the enemy teleports and is patrolling that bubble. That feels shitty. That's so, it feels horrible. You can't do that anymore. No, don't ever. Make your AI patrol the whole area, but quickly. Don't make them slowly meander in a tiny area. Make them quickly, like chat, if I were making a survival horror game right now that had the style of Outlast, where you're hiding in fields and you're in little houses and stuff, my like, the way my monster would move would be like, looks in, okay, and he's moving, he's going. So if I'm the player and I am actually hidden in a basket or whatever, and I'm fucking peeking, and I see the monster fucking stomp by looking around, and he goes a beeline to the next area, you know, a sense of urgency, then I'd be like, holy shit, I have to go fast, but I have to be smart. And what you do, instead of having a tiny area where the slow-ass idiot monster patrols, have a large area, but a fast, an ambitious monster. Make it like Dead by Daylight. You know in Dead by Daylight when you're playing against fucking a True Talent? And True Talent is fucking, he's got an agenda. At any point when you're playing Dead by Daylight, you don't really, like, if you're playing against a bad killer, sure, you'll feel safe. But when you're playing against a good killer, he doesn't need to teleport unless he's playing the nurse or whatever. He's just, his patrol is smart, and it's fast, and it's thorough. True Talent, when he's playing, he's fast, he's thorough, he's scary. But you can still hide from him. You could still get shit done when he's there. He's lost games to people. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that the bullshit stealth in Outlast hurts me. It's not rewarding when a slow idiot monster is basically like shoulder to shoulder with you, and you have to sneak that one moment where he turns his back and you move to the next, and then he teleports as soon as you're out of his view, and you can tell he's teleporting because I'm using the fucking directional microphone, and I'm like, he's stomping. I strafe to the next section. Suddenly the stomping is gone. And I turn the camera, and suddenly I hear the stomping up ahead of me, and I'm like, yeah, how'd you do that? How'd you move? How'd you jump like fucking 75 feet north into the next section where I'm at? Oh, because you're cheating, you fuck. Anyway. Oh, this music's nice. Good music for a rant. I'm just so... My biggest gripe with Outlast 2 in the first stream I did was that the AI for the mini boss, the chain lady or whatever with the stupid voice, was broken and weird and glitchy, and like she obviously, we caught her teleporting, and that it was more about triggers in the environment than it was about like your actual your actual strategy to avoid her. So that was my big gripe the first time I played this game. And then they like fixed that. They made the AI a bit worse, and they made certain things so it was a bit easier. And now the game is like so Geisher, you said Skies beat the game in like 6 hours. So let's say that's like a pseudo speed run. So he was probably running through a lot of sections. I tend to play a lot more sneaky and stealthy, and I really get absorbed. But I imagine he was probably moving fairly quick through the game. Did he at some point go like, dude, this is like the 58th stairwell I've climbed getting chased by, oh, Sexy Hexy, sorry. Did Sexy Hexy at some point go like, how many stairwells am I gonna ascend and then descend chased by the same monsters in the same goddamn slaughterhouse 15 times over? Did he at some point be like, wow, man, I thought the first game was repetitive. I'm just like, I feel like they accidentally copy-pasted sections of the game and strung it together with loading screens, and just like, that'll add another hour. Like, I feel like maybe when they fleshed out the story, they saw the story on paper, the two cults fighting over the girl and everything, and I was like, okay, that's cool, like good story, let's do it. And then they put the action sequences together, and it was constantly like, hey Jim, what do we put after the sort of meaningful story, the very, very brief story scene where you learn a tiny shred of almost pointless information about a child that eventually grew up to be an adult in the game. Let's throw another chase scene in a warehouse with machines and dead pigs and fucking carrion and whatever. And then this one you crawl under some beams, and then you vault over 2 tables, hide in 1 locker, and then we'll go to the school. Okay, awesome. What's the school scene gonna be, Jim? Oh yeah, sorry, the school scene. You're gonna go into 6 classrooms with computer screens. One of them's gonna have like an instant message thing. We'll write it later, who cares? And then, you know, you're gonna see someone hanging, even though you've seen hundreds of hanged people in this game, in both the school and the, okay, cool. And then you're gonna get chased by that monster. Again, the monster's going to show up, the vines are going to crawl across the walls, and you're going to get chased down a hallway. It's going to be a little bit trial and error, but for the most part, it's going to be straightforward. Okay, it'll take the player an average of 2 tries. Okay, cool. Then what? Oh, then we're gonna go to another section where you get chased by the floppy dick guys with pipes. We'll make 4 of them this time. And this time, you jump 2 tables, slide under 1 beam, you pull a chain and an arbitrary fucking elevator from nowhere that goes nowhere. Fucking... I'm like crying and laughing at how stupid this game is. And then, okay, so... we're going to have another arbitrary, you're going to ride the elevator down, and then 2 more enemies are going to chase you, and you're going to slide down a slide into some corpses. And then your character is going to film something. You're going to stand there for 15 seconds while he films something. Then when it's finished filming, he's going to review the footage. It's going to make no sense. It's going to be garbled nonsense. He's going to literally make a statement that makes no sense. He's gonna say, and let me craft one, chat. This is word for word. This might as well be in the game. He's staring at it. He's like, oh, her shoes were dripping. No. I walked, but then I heard her say, "You're not alone," and the dripping. Am I going crazy? Okay, we'll put that in, Jim. Okay, yep. Now, what's the next section? Okay, we're gonna do another school scene. This time, you're gonna be out in the snow because we have that snow asset. You see it outside. Why not put the player out in the snow? Because you see it in the earlier. Okay, cool. So why is he out in the snow? Who fucking cares? Let's just put it in. Okay. You're gonna have the guy wander around a courtyard looking for one of 7 doors that's actually open. Okay. He's going to open the door. He's going to go down a cramped stairwell. And there's going to be a monster at the end. The monster's going to chase him back the way he came. He's going to jump out of a window. As he lands in the snowbank's going to turn into a pile of corpses. And he's back in the slaughterhouse. Holy shit, Jim. They should give you a fucking Grammy. Is it what's an Oscar? An Oscar. Not a Grammy. A Grammy's like a music thing, isn't it? They should give you an Oscar for that one. Awesome. Spike's Video Game Design Awards or some shit. It's like, okay, so he lands in the corpse pile. Awesome. What's now? 2 more chase scenes back to back. It's like, what? Really, Jim? No, trust me, man. It's fine. Kids like the chase scenes. Just throw in 2 more copy-pasted chase scenes of more enemies with dangly dicks. We'll have 1 or 2 meaningful moments where one of them pops up in front of your face and growls a little and swings his stick, and your character goes, holy fuck, what the fuck? And he runs. And so 2 back to back, literally the same scene, flipped and mirrored. Have him slide under 2 desks, vault over 3 tables. Like, just have 3 in a row. Fuck it. Make the player go, what the fuck? Make him run up a staircase while you see the enemies chasing you. Then have him fall through the floor. Have the screen go red and him go, oh man, my broken bones that I've been carrying, my sack of broken bones that I've been carrying since I was crucified and buried alive and beaten nearly to death 1,000 times. Ow, that hurt. Better bandage up my arm. Okay, he bandages up his arm, takes a few steps forward, cut to another chase scene, but this time you're going up a staircase. Getting chased by 3 of the dangly dick monsters and 1 guy wearing pants with a machete. And 2 of the crawly guys. Jim, you know how he likes those. The crawly guys are good. Jim, that's your best man, Oscar, I'm telling you. How do we end that scene? Have him jump from a tower and fucking fall, and as he's falling to his death, make him land in water, but it's not water, it's blood in the pool of the school, because we haven't used the gymnasium or the school yet. We still need to use that. It's a school, right? We have to use all the rooms in the school. It's important to the story that all the rooms in the school and the 37 slaughterhouses in the Amish community are all used. They're all important. They all have history. Someone's gonna give a shit. Okay, Jim, you're right. I shouldn't have questioned genius. All right, cool. So have him land in the pool, and guess what's in the pool? The monster. Have the monster slowly wade toward him. Have him swim. As soon as he climbs out of the pool, cut the monster, remove the blood. You're just in a regular pool. Oh, spooky. Now have him go into the change room. Have the blood shower blood. The toilet overflows with blood. Yeah, that's never been done. Sure, whatever, Jim. Okay, have him go into the next bathroom, climb into a vent. The vent turns into a duct in the slaughterhouse, and suddenly he's there and he goes, what the fuck? Why am I back here? What's going on? Have him fall out of the vent. 3 more chase scenes. 3 of them. Just go ham. Jim, we need 45 minutes of trial and error and frustration before we don't want refunds, Jim. We want, when people go to refund our shithole game, we want Steam to be like, yo, you played 7 hours of that. You can't refund that. It's like, did I really play 7 hours, or did I play 17 minutes of the same thing over and over and over, rehashed? And that, my friends, is the story of how Jim won the video game design award for whatever, Spike's video game garbage awards, whatever. And mark my words, in a couple months, when whatever video game award show, total biscuit, garbage, whatever, Outlast will win something. It'll win something. I don't know. I mean, like I said, the map for this game is like, no one could draw the map for this game. There's no fucking way. There's no way you could catalog this game. And I've seen some pretty fucking crazy maps for crazy games. Resident Evil games, like Resident Evil 3, you look at maps for like each floor of the Raccoon City hospital, wherever the fuck you are, and it's like, people painstakingly map out every room and it all connects. This game, nothing connects. None of it makes any fucking sense. It's a string. It's a fucking, it's like if you dipped a string in like syrup and let it dry and it became this fucking horrible, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Anyway, that's the map for this game. That's the path you take. And it's just forever. You just going down this weird ass linear path that doesn't connect, nothing connects, nothing has meaning. It's just more swamps and more slaughterhouses and more villages full of dead people and more camps full of dying idiots in tents. Repeat, 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 repeat set pieces, more swamps, more. Hey, our game looks gorgeous. Yeah, it has 6 fucking assets. And after the 75th slaughterhouse and the 74th hallucination where you go back to the fucking school to look at IMs on AOL Instant Messenger or whatever, you finally make it to the mines where your character is convinced you're gonna find your girlfriend, who's has to have been like turned into hamburger meat now for their local barbecue. She has to be. There's no way she's waiting and surviving long enough for you to get there. Given the path you had to take was the most complicated path ever. And that's all I have to say about Outlast 2. It's scary, it's intense, but holy shit, it's a fucking mess. I feel bad for anyone that's gonna speedrun this game, because memorizing which of the 19 chase scenes you're on. Like, I'm trying to think of a speedrunner trying to figure out a run for this game, and it's like, I'm on chase scene number 26B. Okay, that's the one where 3 naked dangly dick zombie guys and a floor crawler chase me under 3 tables, over six benches, into a locker. I slide down a thing and repeat, repeat, repeat. Okay, cool, got it. Let me memorize that. I bet you the developers haven't even memorized the fucking path this game takes, because it's repeat, 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 remix, repeat, remix, repeat, remix, repeat. Instead of 6 stairwells and a giant oil drum and a water wheel, we're gonna have 3 slaughter tables and a rack and an elevator, and it feels like someone is making maps using pre-existing like assets from like Half-Life or something. And someone's just like, man, I made a game, it's like 30 hours and it's just the same assets cut, pasted and stacked forever, and that's one level. Okay, move on, next, boom. The level designers for this game must have lost their mind keeping track of whatever the fuck the player is supposed to do in each section. The throwaway areas where you're sprinting through, and then you're on to the next loading screen, and it's like, that is forgotten. At least in a game like Dark Souls, and I know there's no comparison here, but at least in a game like Dark Souls, every set piece you see all of it. You see all of it, and it all connects to something else. In this game, nothing connects to anything. It's all disjointed garbage, and none of it has any meaning other than occasionally you see a dude who's crucified a little more scarily than the last guy. Oh, this guy, you know, because crucifying him wasn't enough. Let's cut his body in half at the waist, tie his intestines around his neck, hang him from a wire with a cross stapled to him, and swing him back and forth. Yeah, that's cool. And underneath him, we'll have people. We'll be like the Force. We'll take people and like jam them on stakes and have the stake come up through their mouth, and then like tie their intestines around their head like a funny hat. Yeah, that works. Let's sever some heads and plant them in the mud around like lawn ornaments. And we can put candles on them so that it lights the scene of our gruesome, crucified, maggot-ridden corpse. How far can we push the envelope? I don't know, man. Crucifying someone and burying them alive, and then disemboweling someone and tying them up to a cross and writing like "Praise Jesus" on their body with a knife and sticking the knife in their eye. That would fit in this game, and yet it has no meaning to me. At this point in the game, if I encounter a dude who is literally that I just described, he's a hanging torso whose arms have been jammed through his eyes, and he has like "God is dead" carved into his flesh, and his organs are hanging, and his organs have been like burned, and like picture the most gruesome, ridiculous shit you've ever thought of. The worst nightmare fuel. Just sprinkle some children around, just corpses of burnt children, and none of it matters because this game doesn't fucking have there's nothing to this game. It's just shock after shock after visual shock with no meaning. I don't give a shit about the character anymore. I don't give a shit about his girlfriend, his wife, whoever. I don't understand the school sections because there's too many of them and they're too spread out and they're too stupid. None of it matters. It's a good song. Disco Zombie Italia, in case you're wondering, by Carpenter Brut. Anyway, chat, that's my review of Outlast 2. Am I gonna finish it? Probably, because it's a horror game and there's some spooks left to be had, and I really just want to know where this is all fucking going. But do I think it's a good game anymore? It's intense. That's all I have to say about this game. If anyone is like, Ty, is Outlast 2 good? It's intense. What about the story? It's intense. It's about, maybe if you're fast, it's 6 hours. If you're slow like me, it's 12 hours of intense. Oh, okay. Is the writing? Is there a character? Like, what about the voice? It's really intense. It's a really intense experience. That's all I'm gonna go on Steam and I'm gonna be like, do you recommend this game? No, it's intense. Period. Moving on. Anyway, we're gonna raid somebody, chat. I know I'm keeping you guys around. It's 3:15. I need to go to bed. Holy, what have I done with my life? Rip any semblance of a sleep schedule. But chat, thank you for joining me for 10 hours. Despite Outlast being a big garbage, despite Outlast 2 being a big fucking garbage, complete with pig entrails and crucified babies or whatever is coming up next, I still enjoy every moment of these games with you guys. Would I have played Outlast 2 for more than an hour on my own? Nah. I would have been like, oh, I got better things to do. But when I'm streaming for you guys, I don't know. It's even the bad is good. The bad is good. The good is great. The fucking the amazing moments are made that much better because you're all here to experience them with me. And I know some of you disagree, and that, like, I can see where you're coming from with that. And to you, what is repetitive, you see the difference in every scene, and each scene is crafted beautifully with the way the chase scenes are strung together or whatever. And I totally respect that. And I like I said, that I can see where you're coming from with that, because the game is gorgeous, and it clearly they put so much time into every inch of this game. I just personally think most of it is wasted, and they could have spent their time making something meaningful. But, you know, that's just me. So in the meantime, we're gonna Thank you, Ducal. Holy shit, 28 months. What are you guys doing up at 3 a.m.? You guys are crazy. I've lost my damn mind. Thank you, Dan and Stanzy. I need to go to bed. I'm rating